Hey guys, it's me Dylan, and I'm here today to talk about bullying. Now I know what you guys are thinking, Dylan, didn't you make a video about this already? And yes, I have. Um, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story again. So, I was bullied at my old school, and it's hard to explain. I knew what bullying was, and I was physically bullied, and it hurt, and it was very painful, but I moved and I thought I could create a new start, like I can start over, I can make new friends, but at the new school I was being bullied too, and it was mostly mental, like, bullying, verbal bullying, and it was about rumors and secrets and just things that people just said about me that hurt me, and the thing that I learned is that bullies are going to always be with you no matter what, and you're always going to have them. And so I always got asked if I was gay. People said that I was a loser, that I was fat, I was ugly, that I was worthless, and I didn't know how to accept that, and it got to the point where it led to depression. And I was depressed. I was very sad. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I kept my feelings inside and bottled up. And then it kept happening and happening, and it finally led me to self-harm. Yes, I used to cut myself. And at one point, I realized that I don't need to be sad, and I don't need to have bullies in my life. And so something came over me, and I snapped out of it. I wasn't depressed. I stopped cutting, and I'm better than ever and healthy. And what you really need to do is to ignore it and to let your feelings out and not bottle it, because it's not only going to hurt you, but it might hurt somebody that you love, and that's not a good thing. And when I mean that bullying follows you everywhere, well, on Friday at my school, somebody behind my back while I was walking up to get lunch said that I was a fag and a dick. Now, the dick part is partially true because I'm an asshole, but the faggot part usually doesn't bug me, but it did because, number one, I did nothing to this person, and number two, they said it behind my back. And that's what pisses me off the most, because number one, man up and not be a pussy and say it to my face. And number two, I did nothing to you, so I don't even know why you're saying these things. And basically, you're acting like an immature child because you're a senior, and you're how old, and you're acting like you're a 5-year-old, and you're acting like you're in middle school again. And basically, and it's funny because, like, there's always going to be gay people, there's always going to be bi people, straight. There's always going to be those types of people. And they need to realize that we're not going away. We're going to stay here. And they're going to realize that when, like, in the future in their life, that they're going to have bosses or mentors or teachers that are gay. And they're not going to like it, but they're going to have to accept the fact of it, and they're going to have to move past it in order to make a living of their life. And that's what is really funny, but the funny thing is that people still, in 2015, make fun of gay people. And it's really freaking funny, and it's funny that people in 2015 are still bullying people. And tonight, I was working, and I'm not going to say where I work at, but I had somebody that came up to me and basically bitched me out for something that I did not do. And that's a great example for you guys to tell you that bullies follow you everywhere. But all you can do really is encourage yourself, look yourself in the mirror, give yourself a positive attitude on yourself, talk about your feelings, and ignore the bullies, and stand up for yourself, and have an open mind and an open heart. And if you are being bullied, I am sorry. I know what you're going through, and I'm always here for you guys. And just think to yourself that if somebody's bullying you or talking about you in a bad way, they're basically making you better because they're giving the time of day to talk about you, and they're basically making you more popular. So I mean, just think of it that way, in a positive attitude. And please, if you're hurting yourself or anything, you can get help. Go to a friend, a trustworthy friend. Go to a teacher, go to a guidance counselor, go to your parents. Go to your principal. Go to somebody that's loyal and that will help you in your best way. And bullying leads to suicide. I'm one of the lucky ones, and I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I didn't think of suicidal thoughts. But I don't anymore because I'm healthy and I got out of it, and I'm good and I'm better now. And what I basically am doing for you guys on this channel, anywhere, I am trying to help you. And actually, when I grow up, I want to be a counselor to help people that were just like me and that are like me. And I'm glad that I can use this to communicate YouTube. I'm glad I can use this to communicate with you guys that are going through the same pain and through the same stress and frustration that I was. And bullying has led to suicides, like I said, and there's videos of people committing suicide, and it's really sad and it's really depressing, and it's really going to be sad when that bully realizes that they made that person do that. And that's what's really going, they might act like they don't care, but really do, because the guilt is building up inside of them. And there's ways that you can handle it. One of it is, like I said, talk to people, listen to music. Demi Lovato, Pink is have really great songs of anything. And that's also another great thing that you can do, is just listen to music to make you feel better. I'm trying to think of other examples. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I look good today. I'm great. I love myself. And go on with your day. You'll have a better attitude throughout your day. You can... I'm really trying to think for you guys. You can read advice columnists. You can write to people. You can write a letter and then not send it to the person that you hate. You can do all sorts of things to make yourself feel better and to make yourself feel great about yourself. And you can always help people, and that's what I'm doing in my school. I have a lot of people that come up to me and they're like, hey, what should I do about this? And I help them, because I didn't know what I was meant for this world. I didn't know what I was going to do in this world, and I know what I'm supposed to do now, and it's supposed to help people in any way possible that I can. And I'm glad that I can get out to a few people, at least on here, to help you guys with bullying and stuff. And there's physical, and there's mental, and there's also cyberbullying. I've been cyberbullied once by one of my exes. They called me several times saying that I was fat and ugly and that I should kill myself because nobody wanted me and I was just fat and ugly. And it hurt. It really does hurt, but you can get past that. And of course your emotions will go through waves and stuff. Like, you'll go up and down through positive and depression, but you will slowly develop the habit of not doing that, and you will develop the habit of being open-minded and being courageous and strong, and like Demi Lovato said, a warrior. We are all warriors inside and out, and we can always help each other. And there's also movies that you can watch, like Cyberbully. You can also watch another Cyberbully, which I watched tonight, like a couple hours ago, which was really good. The Hangman's Curse, that's a little bit about bullying. Like, there's so much stuff that you can make yourself feel better about, and that you can realize that you're not the only one that's being bullied, because everybody gets bullied. And I just want you guys to be safe out there. Try not to, just be who you are in any way. Be who you are in any shape or form, and just do what you think is right, and remember to always have a positive attitude and not to always get mixed up in wrong situations. I love you guys. I'm sorry that I made this video really long. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment of stopping bullying. Thank you.